Erdem Dincer developed the Power of Mind pyramid 26 years ago and went into business for himself 2 years later. Power of Mind stands for the power of mind. This method contains many elements from traditional Chinese medicine, hypnosis and energy work. By the time Erdem was 4 years old, his mother had already recognized her son's extraordinary healing powers. By the age of 8, he could recognize blockages and disharmonies in people's energy fields. At the age of 12, Erdem's karate master introduced him for the first time to traditional Chinese medicine, primarily in connection with acupuncture and acupressure. Erdem fell in love with this method, saved his money and bought himself a book of drawings showing the pressure points. At the age of 15, he had his first contact with hypnosis. From then on, Erdem began to study the conscious and unconscious minds. Erdem works on a person's unconsciousness and energy field and activates self-healing powers. Erdem is convinced that every illness can be healed, but not every person.
What I say may be provocative for many sick people and doctors. And this is because we undervalue our body's own healing powers. We have to rely more on the body's self-healing powers and support it with our own intelligence.
In order to live in a totally healthy body, all blockages at the mental, spiritual and physical level must be released.
It doesn't matter what the symptoms are, or which illness a person is suffering from, or what stage it's reached, or whether it's beyond treatment. Or is considered to be a terminal illness. In order to become healthy again, the body needs new cellular information, a new stimulus for the self-healing powers. This is the only way to unleash our enormous healing potential.
When the blockages are released at all levels, life energy is able once again to freely flow through the body.
Before illnesses even become illnesses, there are already disharmonies in a person's energy field. Because we are also talking about the body, mind and spirit. We all know what the body is because we can see it. But mind and spirit, maybe we've never even heard of them. We can't imagine what they might be. That's why so few people can believe in them. When we bring body, mind and spirit back into balance, back into harmony, back in tune, then that person is healthy again.
The most important requirement for developing our self-healing powers is to believe in being restored to health. For self-healing, it's vital to find the reason why a person has a certain illness.
My work is to release the blockages that exist in people's energetic fields. I bring the energy back into a state of flow, which causes the blockages to disappear. I call them blockages. There are also illnesses that have a name, but I can't do anything for them as such. I haven't mentioned the names of these illnesses.
In doing so, the symptoms are totally irrelevant. When the cause is discovered, then the symptoms are resolved.
When the energy blockages are resolved, then the person is healthy again. When a person is sick, then our spirit and mind want to tell us something. They want to express their dissatisfaction and tell us that there is a disharmony between body, mind and spirit. This can be caused by stress, by the environment, by our surroundings and also by what we eat and drink.
That's incredible. Before I went like this and now I can go like this.
Schönen guten Morgen. Guten Morgen. Ich hatte einen Termin um 10 Uhr wegen meinem Bandscheiben.
For my work, it's important not to fight symptoms. I don't have anything to do with symptoms. For me, it doesn't matter that a person has migraines for 6 years. What matters to me is why. For me, only the cause matters. When I find the cause, when I find this disharmony in the person's energy field and resolve it, and bring the energy back into a state of flow, then a spontaneous healing can occur. Many people, including doctors, ask me, Erdem, tell me, is what you do scientific? To answer this question, I have to be a little rude and ask a question in return. Then I ask, are you a religious person? He says yes. Then I ask, what do you do to pursue your faith? He says, I go to church. Then I ask, why do you go to church? He says, because of God. Then I ask my last question, is God scientific? Do you know how he looks or where he lives? You don't have to know. Keep believing. Keep going to church, to a synagogue or to the mosque, because what you're doing is right. Because it does you good and because you believe in it. Is the pain still there? No, I have no more pain. It's important that what you believe in does you good. There are many things that are scientific, but don't do us any good. So whatever I do doesn't have to be scientific, even if it helps me. A person has to make up his own mind, has to break down these barriers that he's built up around himself. Only when all disruptive thoughts and influences have been turned off, only then can healing occur.
Power of mind. The power of the mind.